This couple waited for years in their wedding planning, but when their wedding happened, they had to spend their first night in jail. In Discover TV's videos, once again, happiness and sorrow. Marriage is such a relationship that no one knows what happens after adopting it. But at the time when the bride and groom are getting married, both are very happy. But there are some couples who get arrested by the police in front of the guests on their wedding day. Yes, today you will know about such couples who were arrested and put in jail just minutes before their wedding. What crime did they commit that they had to spend their honeymoon in jail? You will know all this in today's video. Number 6. In the U.S. city of Pittsburgh, this couple's wedding was celebrated with great pomp, but the groom did not spend the night at home but in jail. Yes, the marriage ceremony was happening on the 16th where guests had also arrived. A man harassed a female worker present at the event, and that female worker called her boyfriend and told him the whole story. As soon as the ceremony ended and the female worker returned to her dog station, her boyfriend was standing there angrily waiting, and he immediately attacked the man who had harassed his girlfriend. The fight went on so intensely that both became bloodied by the time the police arrived. What happened next surprised everyone because the man who harassed the female worker himself told the police, who arrested both and put them in jail. The next morning, instead of bringing breakfast, the bride took the bail papers to her husband in jail, and he was granted bail. Number 5. This man from Jamaica was arrested by UK border police on his wedding day in Birmingham, England. Not only on the wedding day but just minutes before the wedding, and even when all the guests were present in the marriage registrar's office. Why was this happening? Because the man was living in England on a temporary visa. He was well aware of England's laws and had tried for years to get a permanent permit visa but failed, and his temporary visa had also expired. He made a foolproof plan to get permanent visa by marrying a British citizen girl with whom he was living. He wrote a letter to the Home Office through his girlfriend, because the Home Office may refuse immigrants but not British citizens. Everything was going according to plan. The Home Office gave permission to the girl for the marriage. After the ceremony, the man was supposed to apply for the permit visa on the basis of his wife being a British citizen. All arrangements for food, music, and party were complete, and guests were present at the registrar's office. But that was the moment the border police were waiting for. The border officers arrested him on the spot, apologized to the guests, and after keeping him in jail that day, sent him back. Neither did the wedding happen, nor did the months-long plan succeed.
Number 4. In Glasgow, Scotland, a Pakistani man was getting married at home with all guests present when UK border agency officers arrived unexpectedly. The man was living in Scotland on a student visa and was marrying a British citizen girl, but the officers suspected it was a fake marriage to stay longer in Scotland. The man told the border police he was in a relationship with his fiancée for 2 years and was marrying with Home Office permission, but the police didn't listen and took him away. The fiancée then intervened and revealed it was a fake marriage. The man had promised to pay her £20 every week. Just minutes before the wedding, his dreams shattered. After 20 days in jail, his visa was cancelled and he was deported to Pakistan. Number 3. Due to the virus, many lost businesses and jobs, but one couple got jailed on their wedding day because of the virus restrictions, even the guests. Yes, in Johannesburg, South Africa, a wedding was quietly happening on the 10th day of lockdown when police raided, arrested the bride and groom, and didn't spare the guests either. Number 2. In Florida, at an oceanfront park, a man's wedding ceremony was supposed to last only 15 minutes, but behind the bride and groom on a bench, a man was sitting for a long time. Because a photo session was planned, the bride and groom asked him to move to avoid a third person in the photo shoot. The man refused, so the groom went to him and offered $20 to move, but the man demanded $50. Hearing this, the groom got angry, punched the man, breaking his nose and lips. Then, 15 minutes before the wedding, the police arrested the groom. The next day, after being released on bail, the groom continued the wedding ceremony. Number 1. After the wedding reception, this couple went to celebrate their honeymoon not on a vacation in Ireland, but in a police station lockup. Yes, in Durham, England, this couple had been planning their wedding for years. Everything from the ceremony to food and drink was going according to their plan, but they didn't know they would be spending the night in a lockup. It was a small issue, but it became a big problem. After the wedding reception, the bride and groom were waiting at the bus station for a bus to go home. Both had a smoking habit and started smoking at the station out of happiness, but according to England's public rules, smoking is not allowed in closed public places. Despite warnings from the security guard, they did not stop smoking, so the police were called. The groom explained that he had just gotten married, but the police didn't listen, put both the bride and groom in the police car and locked them up at the station. Hope you like and share this video a lot. Thank you very much for your love and comments. See you in the next amazing video.